Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD for the Nintendo Wii U. In the last episode, we finished off the Wind Temple, which is basically our final temple-ish thing of the entire game. Pretty stoked on that. It's been pretty exciting to have that have happened. This episode, we're going to do some side quest things. We're going to get the rest of our Piece of Heart. We're going to get the rest of our treasure charts. And we're going to be doing the Triforce quest in this episode. So that the next episode is basically just like the beginning of the end. I'm going to try to, I don't know if I'll be able to, I'm going to try to get halfway done with this part. Then I'm going to do the next part, after work. And then maybe try to beat the game after work. I mean, that would be fantastic if I could do that. Because if we do that, it's going to be freaking fantastic, so. But, it's just a difficult thing to do. And especially with, like, the fact that I'm making these hour-long videos. I don't mean to make them so freaking gigantically long. And this is only episode 23, so we're heading to the final area in the 24th episode. So, I mean, that's a crazy thing, We've just been going through. Like, this computer has been amazing to export stuff. I don't know if I'll test the grounds for the next LP. I think the next LP I'll stick to 720p so we can get these out. And the quality still looks fine. But the 1080p looks gorgeous. I mean, it's just, it's fantastic. But, like, I don't want to burn it out. So we're going to just stick with that for right now. Just what I've decided. I'm going to finish Kirby's Dream Land 2 in 1080p. And then we're going to be done with 1080p for at least right now. Until I figure out what I want to do with it. So, but there isn't too many, like I said, there isn't too many things we need to do here. I don't know why I know why. There's a few fast forward segments in this. I'm like, why did I fast forward this? It's because this is lame. I hate this so bad. So this right here, we got to fly over and we got to hook shot to everything. And like, you have to be super tight and precise to do this. But then we got to fight some enemies, and this is how we get, I think this is how we get the last treasure chart of the game, which is treasure chart 46. And we are going to, in this episode, get every treasure. In which case, there's one thing I want to mention about the Triforce side quest, or the Triforce quest, before we actually finish this. The Triforce quest in the GameCube version sucked, because you had 8 Triforce charts that you had to get. You had to go get them deciphered by freaking Tingle, which we still have to do that, but there's only 3 Triforce charts instead of 8 in this version of the game. And this is why I picked this version of the game, because this version of the game is a better version of Wind Waker, to be quite honest, just because of that. Like, yeah, it looks gorgeous and everything, but it's like, dude, like, if I want Wind Waker, like, to be a little more streamlined and fun, I think this is the version you go with. And, obviously we got E3 coming up in a couple weeks, which I'm super stoked for that. That Tuesday presentation is going to be fantastic. Because people are like, oh, the Switch. I'm like, dude, like, I have a Switch and I'm fine with it. I want to see just Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and other games HD for the 35th anniversary. I don't care about the new Switch. Who cares? Like, it's literally, like, what they should do is, instead of making a new console, they should totally make it like how they did with the Xbox and Xbox One and the PlayStation, where you could have a regular PlayStation 4, or you could get the PlayStation 4 Pro or the Xbox One X. And that got you better quality, which was just to be in 4K. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be the best. But, quite frankly, I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know. But I am super stoked for it. I haven't been this excited for E3, like, ever. Like, 2019, I was pretty hyped for it because I had friends that were like, when I worked back at the office, that were like, dude, you should check it out, there's gonna be games. And then Link's Awakening was on there, and I think something else, but Link's Awakening was on there, and I was pretty happy with that, because when they show a Zelda game, I feel like it just makes E3 better. It's kind of like sports teams where, like, New York when New York's a good sports team, it just makes sports better. It's like, dude, you make video games better when you show a Zelda game at E3. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. I don't know. We'll probably know more about, like, Skyward Sword and stuff, which I do plan on doing a Let's Play of this year, especially if I keep staying at home. Like, that's going to only bode well for me to do a Let's Play of that game. And I wouldn't mind doing a Let's Play of it. That game's to my shame because, like, I played that game a butt ton when it came out, and I really liked it a lot. Like, I loved Skyward Sword, and I still love Skyward Sword, and I don't understand the hate for it. But that's not my problem, you know. If that's your opinion, whatever. I think your opinion sucks, but you know what? I can't be bothered to agree with you because, I don't know, graphically speaking, I think the story's good. The only thing I didn't like was Fi. Fi's kind of weird in that game, but, you know, everything else I liked in it. So I just don't know what people's problem was. Like, I got through, like, the first 3 dungeons of that game, and, yeah, I thought it was fantastic, you know. And I got that, I had to go buy it, so I had to go drive to American Fork, and from where my dad lived, and that was like a half-hour away, to go to Best Buy to go do this. And you can look up the Best Buy I'm talking about in American Fork, Utah, and I picked that sucker up, and it was bad because I didn't have my Wii at my dad's house, so I had to wait. And then I got to play it when I got back to my mom's house, and it was good, man. It was good. I was 18, which to me is still weird that, like, I was still, like, hanging out with my dad in that way because, like, you know, I was 18, so I was an adult. So I basically do whatever I wanted to. At some point, like, that's like 18 or 19 is when I just stopped going to my dad's because, like, I was like, dude, I just want to stay in my bed and sleep in and stuff on the weekends and not have to worry about going over there. So, but yeah, it was good, man. It was good times though. It was good times. I worked at El Pollo Loco, and then I had to drive all the way out to my dad's house. So I don't know why we're talking about my dad's house here. I did live with my dad for a while, if you guys don't remember, for I think the rest of Bravely Default, which was I think like, because like I got the LP off the ground pretty quickly. I think it was from like the middle of June 2015 till February 2016. So, oh yeah, we're fast forwarding again. Okay, I was wondering why it looked like different. Yeah, clearly I struggle at this, so it's a good thing I did fast forward. But yeah, I did stay with my dad for a bit. It was good. It was fun times, but at the same time, you gotta just go, man. Like, I got a life now. I got. Oh yeah, this is why I fast forwarded, because we're on the ghost ship now, or we're trying to get the stuff for the ghost ship. So it's just dumb. It's just dumb. I miss it, but you know, at the same time, like, what am I talking about? Now I'm being stupid. Like, this is bad. Oh, you get a joint painted for that veg. But yeah, it's one of those things that was quite a good time in my life. I remember, like, before I got my job now, like, just before, I had to, like, not work for a month, and I would play pool and, like, try to get food. Because my dad didn't make me pay rent. My dad made me, like, buy my own food because he didn't care. But I wasn't too good with my money at the time, so I would buy junk. And, yeah, it was not good to buy junk, so... But my dad let me stay with him, and like I said, you know, I had to play pool to kind of get my next meal, which wasn't like oh, I had to gamble to do that. I had to win pool tournaments. You know, I had to not win pool tournaments. I only got second place was the highest, but I had to make dang sure that I got the money that night, otherwise I wasn't gonna eat. So, well, I would eat, but I would be in debt just from eating. By the way, one little speedrunning tactic you can do is just let the freaking the grabby hand get you, and then you get out. So I don't even know what the heck we're chasing after right now. I think we're trying now to get some of the Triforce charts, because I did get that Triforce piece in there, I believe, and this is where we're going to try to get another Triforce chart. Wait, why am I going back there? Oh, no way. Oh, no, I'm going to the ghost ship. I was like, no way. I was like, but wait, we went to the place to find where to get the ghost ship chart. And so it goes like the moon. So, like, if you look at the moon in Wind Waker, that moon will be what gets you a way to access this. You just look on the chart, and then I would look up what spots it goes to, and it kind of tells you. And you should be able to find these places, this place, no problem. But like the fun thing is that like you'll see in the next episode, because I'm going to be doing the map, like filling out the map by myself. Like I'm going to show how we do it, but I'm not going to be like showing like how the map works and stuff. Like literally all I'm going to be showing you is just how you are able to fill out parts of the map that you didn't normally fill out before. And then what I will do is I will go do it by myself, because I just look, man, like I don't want to put you guys through that. That's just kind of a ridiculous thing to do. So I will make sure that we take care of that part. But man, getting close to the end of this game though. Oh, one thing that's crazy that re-dead right there just doesn't even do anything. Like it's the least threatening one in this entire game, when they've all been super scary and threatening. You know what I mean? It's crazy sauce, man. It's crazy sauce, man. I'm just hoping that like I can get through a lot of this afternoon, and then I can go ahead and record most of this and get done, and then try to beat the game today, because that would be cool if I could beat the game. That was smart of me. I didn't even realize, as I thought, could you hit him with the boomerang? Like maybe, possibly, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh. Bump the mic. I'm sorry. That's a bad habit of mine. I always bump the stupid mic for some stupid reason. I'm just stupid. And there we go. You get a Triforce shard. So normally what would happen in the not HD version, in the GameCube version, you would just get the chart. So when you just get the chart, then you had to go get it. So you had to get it deciphered and go get it. These places, some of these places, all you have to do is literally go into the place, get the treasure chest, and you get the piece. You don't have to get the chart anymore, which again I find is like 10 times better for playing this game than anything else. You know what I mean? Like it's just, oh man, it's just crazy sauce, man. So one thing for certain, the Cabana Deed is actually not optional. You do have to get it to beat the game. Unless you're a speedrunner, in which case I'll talk about it when we get to it next episode. I mean, I'm overhyping the next episode a little bit, but it's going to be a good episode. It might be 2 hours. It might be a full-length movie finale, which I'm not doing that. 24 episodes now. We got plenty. You know, maybe there'll be 2. It'll probably be 2 episodes. So I imagine this will be a 25 episode LP, which should have been longer, which could have been longer, but it's like, dude, like I don't got that kind of time no more. So I got to kind of go quick. So anyways, I'll be right back. Hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so yeah, what we're going to be doing here now is this is just a little labyrinth that we have to go through. A lot of crawling through here. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not like claustrophobic, but I wouldn't like crawling like this. That would not be fun. Yeah, it's just like, dude, like maybe I have a little bit of claustrophobia. Like it scares me. Like I have dreams sometimes that I get stuck in a slide, like a water slide, and I can't get out. So yeah, this is not fun to me. If you've done this before, great, but yeah, I never would even try to do this ever. So it would just freak me out too bad. But it is, it's Link's an adventurer. I'm not. So I mean, it's just how it works. So but yeah, oh man, it would I would die. Like I'm not that bad. Like I know my wife's uncle, so-called uncle, and we're not going to talk about that part, but he is a so-called uncle. He went on the bat, like one of those ones where it harnesses you. At Lagoon, here in Utah, you can again look up Lagoon in Utah. Then you'll see that's an amusement park here. So, but he went on that ride, which isn't even scary, and so it's just stupid though, because it's like, but he freaked out. It's just dumb. But I don't know, man. It's just crazy stuff. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Fears are weird. But I'm more afraid of like spiders and stuff, dude. Like spiders freak me the fetch out. Like they're just so creepy and so scary. And heights are bad too. Like I don't know, man. Like I have so many weird fears. It's just bad. Like I feel like a wuss sometimes. Like and I am. My wife thinks I'm the biggest wuss on the planet, and I am, but it's like, you know, I'm a wuss for a reason, you know. I am precautionary, and I am worrisome because I don't want anything bad to happen to me, and just all this other jazz. It's just dumb, dude. So don't call me a wuss just because if I see a spider or something around my office during a video and I go, ah! You know. But it's like I said, I think I've even said this before, there's a spider boss in Twilight Princess when we get to that. And the spider boss to me is my favorite boss in that game. I think it's so much fun. Yeah, it's a good boss, you know, but it's still not like, doesn't make me like love spiders more. It makes me actually hate them more. So I'm heading back up because we don't really need to go through there. I think we went in there earlier, if I'm not mistaken, because now we have this door open. We want to go through here so we can get up through this right here. And fetch me. No! Just go away. Why are you so creepy? Come on, man. Jeez. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. We're just getting very close to the end of this place, actually. So, yeah. It's going to be pretty sweet when we get to the end of it. Because I don't remember this one is like an issue with, or like if this is like a treasure chart or like a Triforce chart, one of the three, or if we're getting one of the other things. But this is where you exit out. It's right here. So I think I actually exit leaving this place, which is good because we don't really need to see the backtracking. You can find that out yourself. And honestly, like, I just knew where to go. I didn't really like look up what to do in the dungeon. I just kind of figured it out by myself. These dungeons aren't that hard to figure out, honestly. Like, they're probably some of the easiest challenges you'll get throughout the game. But like, yeah, like even with other dungeons, you know, we've taken care of. So, but hey, whatevs, man, whatevs. And there we go. We get a Triforce shard for that. So I might show a little bit going back, but I don't think I'm going to show a crap ton going back. So, you know, we'll just have to see what happens. We'll just have to see what happens, you know. Oh, you can just leave easy. Okay, maybe I am showing us leaving. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just this way, I think. Or not that way. Maybe not that way. I don't know. I don't know where where my past self is going in life, man. Like, I just have no idea, like, what he's doing. So, yeah, we just make it out. I thought I would cut out the escape back, but I guess not. I guess not, man. I guess not. So, yeah. I'm so dumb. Oh, my throat, dude. It's killing me, dude. Talking too much today. I've done too much work today. So, yeah. It's not good. Oh, this one's pretty easy. All you have to do is take out the boats and crap in here and then go through the door. And I think, actually, you don't even have to do that. I think you could just coast in and get it if you're feeling bold. But, yeah, it's up here. The Triforce shard, or, like, the Triforce thing for it. So, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, you know? So yeah, we do have to play it. On the sides there's some goodies, which I'll probably be getting like off screen. I don't even remember. So, but here we go with this bullcrap. Like honestly, it's bullcrap because like I don't know how to. I always do that. Like I don't know how to control it sometimes. Like to move the joystick around to get it in the right spot good enough. So it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. So Let's see here. Let's see here. There we go. And now we get all that, the goodies, and we get this. I think this is our first Triforce chart, if I'm not mistaken. So, yep, it's our first Triforce chart, which we'll have to take to Tingle eventually to get deciphered, which I hate that. Like, I hate that part of the game. Like, it just, like, the thing is, it doesn't keep this game version of the game just doesn't keep the story from stopping. Like, it stops it, but it doesn't, like, there's okay to have pauses in your story, and I feel like this game does a good job of it, but the GameCube game really doesn't. The GameCube game makes it so that it's not as, like, as streamlined and as easy to pick up, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just really kind of weird how that works. But yeah, not too many challenges. I'm not, like, a big fan of this, though, where, like, some of these you have to fight, put yourself in kind of dangerous situations to get all this stuff, but it is what it is. I don't find Wind Waker a particularly hard game. Like, it really... I probably would say it's the easiest game in the series. Like, even 2D, I think 2D and 3D, I think both are really just, you know, goods, you know, I think, not both. I think probably this one and Ocarina of Time are probably, for me anyway, the two easiest games in the series. People think that, like, there's some stuff that's so hard about Ocarina of Time, and it's like, there's really not, though. Like, let's be honest here. Like, if you really had thought about it, the hardest thing in that game is probably the water temple, and even then the water temple's not that bad, so it's just not a big deal, you know. But, you know, people think what they want, I guess, but, like, for me it's like, no, that it's not that hard. Neither is this game. So it's just like, come on, dude. If you're really gonna think that these games are super difficult, like, you're crazy. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. So I just don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was kind of stupid to get because I was trying to do it without headphones on. So yeah, I'm an idiot. But there we go. We got it. We got it, man. We got it. So we're going to get close to 25 minutes, 26 minutes here in just a minute. So, well, before I'm done with this section of the freaking commentary, there's just, I don't know, man, like, commentary, doing this is hard, especially when you have over an hour that you got to sit here and talk after you've just filmed this footage and then talk about it again. You know what I mean? It's just, and there's some long sections that are like, no, I remember this and I don't like it. I don't want to, like, watch it again, you know? So it's just, it's dumb. I don't know. But this is the last time we're going to be using this mechanic in the game. I am going to be using bait, but like I said, you won't be seeing that. So, and no more hoy pairs. It's just going to be strictly, like, fish bait, basically. So, oh yeah, and those guys, if they run into you, you go back. So I was pretty nervous because I didn't want to actually have to go do it again. Like I don't know. It's dumb. But my recommendation is try to take it at a higher angle, and then it's easier to hit the switch. My only thing too that's cool with this is that you don't have to start over once you're done with it. Like, if you decide to exit out, or if one of the stupid guys hits you, you know, you won't lose your progress on it, which is good. I think this would make this tedious and, quite frankly, stupid and maybe a little bit childish for them to just do that, because they would just do that as a joke. I could see Nintendo, I could see you, Miyamoto, being kind of a dink and stuff, and I don't know how I did not hit that. I even said that yesterday. I'm like, how did I not hit that? What the freak? So I'm trying to fly back up so I could re-hit it again. And I got it this time. Now I got to get this one, which this is where I'm going to get hit for the first time, because I can't reach it. I can't reach it, and there's too many bird things following you. They suck. So all they do is follow you, and they're like, oh, seagull for a snack. And it's like, dude, that's cannibalism. What's wrong with you? You know, so I mean, I can't be bothered by that, you know. Can't be bothered at all. I'm tired, dude. You guys need to tell the Jazz to stop winning, because then I stay up late. If they won a championship, I would be happy, though. Like, I'd be pretty happy if they won a championship. And then all the Lakers fans can be like, it's like, we've won 18. It's like, shove your 18 championships up your ass. Like, seriously. No one cares that you won 18 championships. No one likes the Lakers. If you like the Lakers and you're watching this, sorry. Can't stand them. Fetch the Lakers. They're dumb. Okay? Thank you. My goodness, dude. My goodness. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know. It's not like a big deal, but getting those opens up this stupid door. So now we can go through the stupid door and we could do some stupid things to try to get the stupid chart. And it's stupid. It's stupid. It's all stupid. 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 No, it's not stupid. I don't know if this is one for the chart. Like, again, I don't know what charts go where, but like, I do know that a lot of the, I know a lot of these, like the treasures we get are just pertinent to trying to get the treasures for the Triforce pieces. So I don't know is that you have to do this now, or if you have to do it, or if you have to go back to, or if you can, if you want to go back to Hyrule Castle and then come out and do it. I don't think you can. I think you have to do this first from what it looks like, but I'm not 1,000% sure. So it's just one of those things, you know, it's just crazy, you know, it's just like, and again, it doesn't feel like as much of a stop in the story right now with us going through like this part of the game, but in the GameCube version, which I'm not knocking the GameCube, but like, dude, like the decisions people have made that are this ridiculous for it are just not called for. Like, honestly, like this is just stupid. Like you shouldn't stop a story to progress plot by means of you collecting stuff and going around the world. So this, okay, I was going to bring this up. Now I can bring it up. First time I ever played this game and beat it, I stopped playing it because I didn't want to do this. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go, and I didn't have any of the items that they said to get early on in the game. So for me, like, the game just kind of, it was over. I was like, it was done. It's like, now that I'm older and I'm able to figure stuff out better, like, it's a lot better to do. But like back then it was like, dude, like, I don't want to do this. That's stupid. Why should I have to go collect, you know, joy pendants that I don't want to collect? Why should I have to go get the Cabana Deed? Why should I have to go do all this stuff? Why should I have to go to the Cave of the 100 Trials? Which, there's no way you're surviving it. Like, the Savage Pit, or whatever it's called, when I was doing the bare minimum, and I never would collect heart pieces. It's like, dude, like every other Zelda game, except probably Majora's Mask, and even still with Majora's Mask, they would still point you out to probably get some heart pieces anyway. Like, it was annoying to have to get, it would be annoying to have to get heart containers when you don't want to do that, because then it would make the experience harder, and it's, I don't know, like, again, I don't hate this game. I love this game, but like stuff like that rubs me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does. Like, if you're going to make a game where, you know, you're going to make a challenge for it where you have to do some sort of like, oh, what's it called? Like exploring? That's fine. That's one thing. That's what Majora's Mask is. But Majora's Mask doesn't stop plot to have you do something. Like, Majora's Mask, like constantly has the story in your face. Same with probably something like Skyward Sword, but they don't stop just because you have to go collect something. That's the biggest problem I have with this game. Biggest issue. I don't think there's, I don't mind the sailing because people, it bugs them. I don't mind, I don't mind collecting some of the Triforce pieces. They're kind of fun. What bugs me about it is the fact that you have to stop the story in order for you to progress on with plot by collecting something. And it's like, dude, if you are going to stop plot, it should be for a specific reason, not because, oh, well, we're going to do something traditional that hasn't been brought up in probably at that point close to 20 years. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, it's like probably like 16 years. No, 13. 13, I think. Yeah, no. Yeah, 13, 17. 17 years. Because this game came out in 2003. The first Zelda was 1986. You never did this sort of thing in Ocarina of Time, in Majora's Mask, in Link's Awakening. You never went around and like, we're going to collect the Triforce pieces. But even with Zelda or The Legend of Zelda, like, you didn't, it was just a way to progress the story. It wasn't, oh, well, I have to stop now and go do this. Like, it's stupid. I just don't get it, dude. Like, what is, like, Nintendo's deal in some games making something that was delicious and very perfect and throwing something, like, throwing crap at it at that point? Like, it literally just makes the game not accessible to people at that point, you know? Because, like, I'm following a guide because I don't remember what to do, but this particular, like, part of the game, like, when I first played it, just, and I don't mean to harp on this. I know that my boy Anthony Reyes, I know this is his favorite game in the series, and I love this game too. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a lot to love about this game, and I do love this game. But, like, you can't do that. Like, that just leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. And quite frankly, I could see more than just me going in there and being like, fetch this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get Triforce pieces for no reason. You're not giving me a reason to. Except to beat Ganondorf, fetch that. The world could be in peril. I don't want to do that. It's like, come on, man. Jeez. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not harping on this game just because of that. Like, I think there's a lot this game does have going for it. Obviously, I think graphically speaking, it's great. I think, I like Link as a character in this because he's a dork. You know what I mean? Like, he's kind of like a lovable dork. Whereas, like, the past couple of Links have been, like, ultra serious and stuff. Where this Link's like, nah, man, I'm just gonna go do my thing, you know? I'm gonna be me. So, like, that's always a plus to have. I also think King of Red Lions isn't as bad of a companion as other companions have been in the past. Like, I'm not saying Tattle was bad, because Tattle was probably the best one in the series. If you want my opinion, she's my favorite one they've had, just because she's not so annoying. But he makes kind of a good balance where it's like he gives you enough information that, like, that you'll use. At the same time, you know, he doesn't get too overbearing with what he is trying to tell you to do. So yeah, it's because, like, dude, you've played the game before, you know? You should be able to do this. Yeah, we're not getting all the chew jellies. I lied about that because the guide said, here's where all the chew jellies are. We're going to get all of them. And that didn't end up happening. So it's like, whatever. Whatever, dude. So yeah. Yeah, I only have 10. I had to check. I remember that. I had to check it. But yeah, I don't know, man. It just, like, this game isn't disappointing and I really do enjoy it. And I really liked it when it first came out, and even to this day, like, I still like the GameCube version. I think the GameCube version is one of the best versions of the game, of the series, or of the game. But when you get like this, where it's actually like, okay, only 3 of the Triforce pieces are missing. To me, that's good balance to stop, because you're collecting stuff for plot. Whereas, like, okay, 8 of these, and then you have to go get rupees to save up, and then you got to go do this. Because I'll tell you what, I was a little nervous for doing the map part of the quest, because, like, the map side quest is stupid, because you have to have you have to have bottle. You have to have not bottles. You have to have like oh, what's it called? Oh, what am I trying to say? Fetch. Because you have to have rupees to buy more bait. Like, you have to have bait to do it. So I was worried about it, but like, I was at max when I like deciphered 3 Triforce pieces, and they're only 398 rupees. So if you're deciphering like if you're deciphering rupees, not rupees, 3 instead of 8 Triforce pieces, you're still gonna have a lot of rupees. So it's awesome like that, man. Like, I love that. That's a cool thing to me. So, all right, let's get through the door. And now that one's on fire. So yeah, we don't have too many left to get. I think we're just going to be getting this one, and the next one is the Savage Labyrinth, which I'm fast forwarding at bullcrap because it takes forever. Where we're going to get the Triforce chart, I believe, and then the Hero's Charm, which the Hero's Charm is one of the most useless items in the game, in my opinion, because you could use it, and I may show it off, but it just shows like how much health your enemies have, and like, to me, it's like, play the game. Like, you know, like, you'll know how many hits they take. You know what I mean? Because like, for me, like, I wasn't used to the Master Sword like wrecking everything, because like when I first got, sorry, I'm trying to back up here. Okay, that's better. But like when I first got the Master Sword, I didn't realize how strong it was, and it is very powerful. Like, it's one of the more powerful things in the game. And then like, because you're like, okay, well, this enemy takes 5, now it's going to take 4 hits. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. I'm so tired. Flipping Jazz, they keep winning. Not that I'm complaining. I I think I said that already in this episode. I can't remember, but like, yeah. The Jazz keep winning, so like, I keep getting tired. And I'm sure Lakers fans are getting plenty of sleep because they're like, the Lakers suck butthole. So, hey man, I've been waiting to say that for a long time. The Lakers suck butthole, because they do. Yeah. I hate rooms like that in this game too. That's another kind of nitpicky. It's nitpicky though, but like, dude, like, I killed all the main enemies. Why do the eyeball enemies, when they live, I still have to kill them? You know what I mean? That's dumb to me. It's very dumb. But again, it is what it is. Oh my gosh. Stop yawning. I wish I would stop yawning. Holy fetch. I'm a yawner today. I yawns and yawns and yawns and yawns. Oh man. I do like some of these sections though. They're fun just to combat. Like, I think the sword play is one of my favorites in the series. Like, it's finely tuned, I feel like, in this game. And then the next game, it's good too. But I don't find it as fun as this game. Like, that's bad A. Him just like slicing around and killing everything, like, that's a bad A. You know, but like, they don't overcomplicate it in the next game, don't get me wrong, but they don't make it as like streamlined. I feel like this, because you just press the B button and move the control stick, it makes it so much more easy for people to actually like get satisfied with it. And that was dumb. I was actually pissed at that this stupid guy moved. And then I was locked onto the wrong guy that I didn't want to be locked onto. But luckily for me, like, you know, there are other methods of doing that. And the problem I have with this too is when there's 5 of them right there, the chances of them actually killing each other is pretty high. So it's not really like necessarily a big deal. But you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, oh good. I hate post-commentary. Post-commentary bores the crap out of me. That's not why I'm yawning, but it does. It bores me to tears, dude. Like, I just can't stand it. Like, I don't like post-commentary sometimes. Like Clement, dude, like I will hand it to you if you ever watch me ever. Like, dude, you're the only post commentary guy I really enjoy to watch. Besides, I think Brain Scratch commentaries, but that's different. I think everybody was doing that back in 2010. So, like 2010, it was either you were a solo or you were doing like post commentaries with other people over Skype. Oh, those days. Man, I do remember those days. Even though I wasn't in those days for very long. Well, I don't know. I was pretty into it in 2011. So yeah, it's been 10 years, folks. 10 years since I've started Let's Playing. I'm old. Like 10 years though. You think about that. I've gotten married. Oh, I did fast forward this part, didn't I? That's okay. I've gotten married. I've had a kid. I've lived through a pandemic. Just in 10 years. Graduated high school. Man, dude, like, yeah, it's just like, time goes by so freaking quick, dude. Like, I remember 18 being like, dude, like, I'm a boss, man. I'm going to be dope. And then it's like, I'm not really that dope. Like, you realize that when you get out of high school, you're just like, nah, I'm not that cool, dude. Oh, man, I remember those days, though. I do remember that, and I do remember... Oh, man, are we going to talk about this? We're about to talk about this. When I was out of high school... Okay. So, first things first, a girl that really got me into my Let's Plays... Well, not really into my Let's Plays. I was already super into them. But a girl I liked... We talked about Zelda all the freaking time. Her name was Miranda. I'm not going to... tell her your last name to go after, so you go after her. We're not friends anymore. We used to be, but I had a big crush. I didn't really, and for a long time, like I regretted dating the girl I'm going to talk about next. But she, yeah, she was awesome. She's beautiful. It was just like, yeah, like it's awesome. Turns out she's homosexual. Like, and I don't mean to say that in like a derogatory way. Like she got married to a woman, so I did notice that they had like a Zelda themed wedding and everything. Like she was dressed up as Zelda and stuff. I didn't even know. Like I'm so bad at reading signs, dude. There's not, and like look, there's nothing wrong with that. Like if anybody's gonna sit there and go, oh, there's something wrong with that because she married a woman, like fetch you. Like come on, don't be like that. But yeah, it was one of those things. So it was like, oh, that's why you didn't like me. Instead of that, I was weird. You just didn't like me. So yeah, yeah, there was that. And I regretted it because I dated this one girl. Her name was Raven. And we dated for a while, and then like we dated. We weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend. Like we went on dates and hung out and stuff over the summer. That was the first year I did Let's Plays. And yeah, it was just one of those things where I didn't understand like what happened. I still have the letter. Like maybe I could read it to you. Hang on. Where's my phone at? Yeah, I'll read this fetch to you. Hang on. Enjoy the Link screaming for a minute. Okay, well, I'm getting it pulled up. I think I'm almost there. Actually. Let's see here. Wow, this is long. I have too many messages on Facebook. Oh, even Miranda's still on here. Aw. Aw. I wish we were still friends, to be honest. You all are gonna be like, dude, no one cares. I care. I think I got it. No, I got rid of it. Good for me. Good. I'm glad I got... Well, hang on. If I search it, maybe. But anyway. So, we dated for a while, and it was like... Oh, there it is. Nope. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Yes, it is. Hang on. Hang on. But yeah, so we dated for a minute, and it was all cool. We like went to Cars 2 and stuff, and it was dope. I took her to a race at one time. My dad races a car, and it was all good and all that. And then just one day, out of nowhere, holy fetch, we talked a lot though. 2013. Yeah, that was a year. We'll talk about 2013 too a little bit. But man, yeah, well, we dated and it was fun and all that. And then she, one day she just said up in like, dude, like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Like, you're clingy and you're kind of a dink. And it's like, you're like our friend Michael who liked her a lot. But my friend Michael never once, like, it made it seem like he liked her, like, a ton. Like, he had a girlfriend after a bit, so... Oh, let's see here. Oh, man. Dang, dude. Holy cow. I'll keep going through this, and eventually we'll read it. But yeah, it was one of those things. But he said it was being like her, or being like him, and then she said I was being clean, and, like... You're an a-hole, like, basically to me. Like, I don't like you. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. This is a long one. Hey, Down, I was wondering if there's any chance we could take a break from each other. I feel as though that you're way obsessed over me, and you are just changing that to be with me, and I really don't like that. I also feel like everything has to be with you, that everything you are doing revolves around me. I feel like you're too clingy and I need my own space. I feel like you're trying not to be like Mike, but you're turning up being like him, and it's really freaking me out. I feel like once I move to Orem, you'll want to be with me all the time and stuff. I feel like I'm not allowed to be with or around other guys at all. I feel like we really don't have anything in common at all. And most everything you know about me is what Hannah has told me about you, and you're always talking about you or conversations I'm not comfortable talking about. Then spending all your time and money to be with me, and I don't like that. I think we just need to take some space away for a while and not hang out for a while and just give each other some space. I hope you understand. So I came back with this. I said, Raven, I absolutely understand we need to take a break from each other. I'm very sorry if you took the extension of a friendship as being clingy and wanting to spend all my time with you. This is not true. I also need my space and time to myself away from you. I wish you the best in whatever path you choose in life. I'm sorry our friendship didn't work out. So, yeah. But it wasn't even like that. Like, I hung out with her because I wanted to be with her, and like the fact that like I was changing, I wasn't changing to be anybody. I was still myself. And then I had some weird conversations, I guess, with her, which she wasn't comfortable with. But that's water under the bridge with that. But like, that was like sudden, and I had no idea what was going to happen. Oh my gosh, they're even worse high pitched. I just realized that. I thought throwing a bomb would work, but I guess not. But yeah, like, that's how that ended. And I regretted it. Like, I regretted I spent my freaking entire summer with her. And I regretted it. Like, I really regretted it. So much. Because it wasn't like I was, again, like, I wasn't trying to, like, change or anything. Like, I was being myself. But she took it as me changing. And it's like, no, dude, like, I like you, but, like, if you want to be with other boys, whatever. And then, like, yeah, like I said, we talked a lot. Because 2013 came around, and I got a text from her randomly, and I was like, should I, like, try it again? And I gave her a second chance. Now, here's my thing, folks, and this is advice I can give you. yes, it is. I do think it's fine to give somebody a second chance, but know like what happened before, because she was just crazy. She just turned crazy for no reason. You know what I mean? She just turned extremely crazy for no reason on me, and so I should have known. But I was like, she's a girl, so. And, you know, there was still something there that I felt like there were times during this other part where, because I worked at Walmart at the time, and I worked with my other friend who was a mutual friend of ours, and she was like, well, I'm totally like digging Dallin, and it's like, whoa, dude, like, sweet, I'm going to be my first relationship ever. One time I called her, like, I asked her like what would go to, and I wasn't very happy about it because she said, I just a really good friend. I was like, whatevs, you know, but like I was disappointed, but I wasn't like upset, and she took it as me like hating her or something, and I was like, yeah, that's when it changed. It's just I spoke my feelings, and it was like, all right, and it's just like some girls I guess just can't handle it. I guess like. I don't know. Then I met You Know Who, and if you want to know more about that, you can watch my Earthbound review. So, I'll leave a link in the description for that, I think. But, yeah, it's just stupid. Like, it's just stupid. Like, when you find that girl that knows you better than anybody else, like, that's when it's a good day. You know, because it's like, all these stupid fetchers didn't get me. So, the only thing is like, I don't feel bad for not liking this girl. And for her pissing me off and me getting pissed at her twice. But I do feel bad for her circumstance. She had a son who died of cancer. So, and he was like 2 years old. So, but I don't, look, man, like, I get it. That's sad, but I don't have to be sympathetic. I'm not saying she deserved it, because she doesn't. I don't think any child deserves that. But I don't feel sympathy for her. I don't really even know her. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I did, but then you look back and it's like, I don't know her. So like, how am I supposed to feel sympathetic to somebody I don't know? You know what I mean? And like, she took that, like, I was in college and trying to get my degree, which I do have now, and she picked the freaking Burger King manager at the Walmart we both worked at. It's like, bro, are you kidding? Like, are you joking? Like, come on. You want to be you want to be with a loser like your whole life? Like, I'm not a loser. I got my own house. I got my wife. I got my own kid. Okay? I'm not a loser. Yeah, I may suck at school, and it may be hard for me, but, like, you know what? Like, I'm not a loser. I try. So, yeah, it's just dumb. I'm glad that I could just be home so I don't have to be around people anymore. Like, it's just, like, people just suck to me. Like, the only good people I ever see are actually people in the YouTube community and my wife. Because, like, the people that I grew up with, like, I remember one time, like, when I first got back to church. Oh, I remember I did that. That's hilarious. But he, there's a kid that we didn't like each other. Like, we even got into, like, a fist fight in elementary school, me and this kid. Okay, he, like, kicked me in the nads and stuff. He was a dick. Big time dick. Comes back from his mission, it's like, you need to go on your mission. No, I don't. Like, no. I appreciate the offer, but no. And especially if you are going to ask me. And then, like, because I was, like, basketball guy, and they're like, he's like, they need to, like, start everything over. It's like, dude, they're not going to do that, so why are you acting like a prick about it? Like, honestly. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to call the head lady and be like, yo, you need to start over a tournament that you already started? So there was that, and there was just a few people that I knew from That's the problem. Like, I wasn't religious in high school. But now that I'm religious, people wanted me to go do stuff. And I'm like, no, like, come on, no. I don't believe that. I don't believe mainly that you should have to force something down somebody's throat. Not part of that. And some missionaries out there and some people in our religion, that's what they think that is good. Because they want their check mark. I'm not like that. No way. I'll talk about it because I love it. And I will be as religious as possible. And I will be as righteous as possible. And maybe people will come back. Or maybe people will go to church. Maybe people that I have talked about this have gone to an LDS church or a church from doing Let's Plays or something. But, like, I'm not going to sit there and go, y'all need Jesus. Because, like, not everybody wants Jesus. And that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I just, it gets so annoying. It gets so annoying. And I remember I've had neighbors that were not religious. Everybody would help out the religious neighbor, but they wouldn't help out the non-religious neighbor. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it gets so annoying at times. Because they help out the non-religious one for a minute so that they can try to get him back to the church. Try to get him to church. And it's like, dude, like, that's not the way to do it. Like, I went to church all the time. I went every week. And then my cousin Robert started staying with us. It was probably around if you can remember the time you were in for Bravely Default. Like, that's when my cousin Robert moved in. And he wanted it. He asked me for a Book of Mormon. I didn't ask him. So it's like, okay, like, you know, don't ask me to do things. By the way, this is a ridiculously hard fight right here. I gotta say, this is probably one of the harder fights of the game. But, yeah, like, come on, man. Like, don't do that. Like, and I remember, like, I've watched Attacking Toucans and Josh Jepson when they did verses. And one of them was like, can you take down the Buddha statue? It makes fun of my religion. It does not make fun of your religion. That's a religion that other people believe in. Not just not just a Christian religion or or like my Mormon religion, which is a Christian religion. And like I said, you get the hero's charm for doing that part, so we did get that. But it's like, dude, like, people need to, like, chill. Like, I love it, but come on. Don't be like that. Like, I would say most LDS people are like that, where they're like, not like stuck-up ones. That's not what I mean. Where they just try to be righteous, and they live their way. And that's fine. Do that. Don't shove it down people's throats. People don't want it. That same kid I'm telling you about, he got ran out of the house with a shotgun. Yeah, I don't want to go do that. Sorry. And my mom was going through some stuff, and I didn't go. I didn't go. That's you don't have to answer for it. I do. Like, according to my beliefs, there's going to be some people that say God's not real in the comments. That's fine. You believe that? I don't care. I'm not going to tell you to believe in God because that's hard. That's hard for me to do. You know what I mean? Like, I know some YouTubers that are like, pray to me doesn't mean anything. If that's the case, then why are we shoving it down their throat? Stop doing that. It's so frustrating, dude. Like, it's very frustrating. But man, like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's just, yeah, we're talking about time half hour ago. And now we're talking about something else. So it's just, yeah. I hope that you all didn't hate that I talked about all that stuff. Because, like, like I said, I don't care. Like, I'm a live and let live guy. You know, like, just, who cares? Who cares? You know what I mean? You're going to curse around me? Fine. I'm not going to curse around you, though. I mean, maybe occasionally. But not all the time. Like, if I met some Call Me Johnny, or like any of the SGB guys, because they curse like, woo, woo. They curse a lot. You know? But, like, I'm not going to tell them, oh, you shouldn't swear in your videos. Like, first off, I'm not big enough to do that. Second off, that's stupid. So it's just, it's annoying, dude. But I get why I get why people want to be like that, but it's stupid, and you shouldn't be like that, like at all. So. But we're getting close to the end of this episode. Like, all we have to do now is just the last 8 minutes of this episode is we're going to be collecting the rest of the Triforce pieces. And then something cool actually happens when we collect the Triforce pieces. I don't know if anybody's ever seen what happens with it, but I think it's awesome. I think it's pretty swell. Yeah, so yeah. And this goes to, like, if you look on your map, there's circles in the places it's circled where you've actually gotten the treasure. So if you haven't gotten treasure in a specific spot, that means you probably had the treasure chart corresponding to it, especially if it's at the end of the game. You know what I mean? But the Triforce charts act like regular treasure charts, as you can see. So you get the treasures the same way, and then you get the Triforce piece. Like, that's what you get. So, oh yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know? No, Spunky, this is my corn dog. I'd be surprised if anybody knows what that's from. I'll give you a couple seconds. You can pause the video and try to get it. The Sasquatch Gang. If you've never, I love that freaking movie. Oh, by the way, I'm showing this off. I'm going to get 2 of these on screen, but the rest I'm getting off screen. Basically, you throw out your bait, and he comes over and fills out your map for you. So now we know that this is Great Fish Isle. So I'm doing this by myself. Like, I didn't record anything for it. I'm just going ahead and getting this because then it shows it off. Basically, this is my check mark. Oh, dude. I'm silly. I'm tired too, Fetch. Fetch you, Jazz. Fetch you for winning. And winning soundly like the Grizzlies had no chance last night. Like, it was literally like... And, like, I hate sports sometimes because I get so nervous that, like, last night I was so nervous, and then we get to the end of the first quarter, they scored 47 points. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We're going to win this game. Like, it was over in 12 minutes. So, I don't even think 12, like 5. 5 minutes, it was like, yeah, we stomped on your heart, and it was over. So, okay, I'll put you into perspective. The Jazz, like, it's a 4-game series. So you have to win 4 games in order to move on out of 7. The Jazz won 3 games last year in the playoffs and then lost it. They let them win 3 straight. It was a 3-1 series. So Denver had 1 game. They won the first game. We won the last 3. Then Denver swooped in, got the last 3 wins. Jazz are out. It was like, I texted my dad yesterday. I'm like, I can't go through that no more. Like, they need to just win this game. I cannot go through this again. Like, they need to just win it. And Donovan even said, Donovan Mitchell, he's all like, never again. Which, now I kind of believe him. But, like, I was literally like, that. I'm going to puke. Like, I can't take this. Because I can't. Like, dude, like, why? Why did you lose a 3-1 lead? Now I have to worry about that every series. So just win every game so I don't have to worry about it no more. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But, yeah, it's just stupid. It's stupid because it's a game and people are going to be like, no one cares about sports, Dallin. We want to watch you play some video games. It's like, dude, like, I will talk about what I please. I have the microphone. You don't. So, yeah. I love you all. We're getting on to the last Triforce piece. Once we get this last Triforce piece, we can go to the end of the game. And like I said, that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode. Like, I think the only thing I'm going to be doing that's different a little bit is this is where I'm going to get one more square with for the map. And then we'll call it an episode and everything like that. And then hopefully, because it's only 3 o'clock, I should be able to get this game fully done, fully finished. But like, these episodes are long, dude. I can't believe it's going to be 20-something episodes for a Wind Waker Let's Play that I finish. And people are going to be like, this kid has no time on his hands. Like, you're right, I don't. Or this kid has a ton of time on his hands. I'm like, that's right, I do. And I'm okay with that. I'm glad I have time on my hands. I'm glad I get to make videos, man. Like, I love doing this. Like, are you serious? Like, I don't even care that it's not my job, really. Like, I mean, I get a little bit, but, like, not that much. Like, I don't care. This is fun. I like doing this for no reason. If people like doing this just because they want to make money, to me, that's stupid. Like, just money, like it's a dream. I would love it. But I'm not going to just do Let's Playing just because it would be my job. Like, I would love to Let's Play because I love Let's Playing. Like, it'd be something I'd love to do. Like, if there's any way anybody could, if there's any way, like, my channel could ever get noticed, and this becomes my job, I would die, man. It would be fantastic. I would have thought that I died and went to heaven, honestly. Because, like, man, like, I gotta tell you, like, it's just fun. I like doing it. And, yeah, and I'm glad I get to make these long videos now. Like, I like it. Like, I think I've mentioned this before, but back in my freaking Bomberman Hero playthrough, I have a video called hour-long videos, and it was me, like, in the video, I was, like, mocking people that they do, like, 30-minute videos. In all actuality, I was just jealous because it was like, dude, they get to make such long videos, and I don't. It's stupid. And I get to make long videos, and I like it. I'm not jealous anymore. So. Oh, we're almost there, though. And before we end the LP, I will be sure to show off the map. Just so you could see what it looks like. It's pretty cool. Quite frankly, it's pretty awesome. So, come on, dude. I'm almost there. I almost made it, man. I can't believe I made it through that episode and it didn't feel like it was that long. It wasn't that boring either. Maybe I should do that if I'm doing post commentary. Maybe I should just do like videos, talking about my life, so you guys get to know me better if it ever comes up. You know what I mean? Like, this was an hour long. Like, I got more stories I could have said, more things I could have said. Would have been sweet. But we're getting close to it, and once we dip the thing in there, then we'll be done. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna have a little weird cutscene come up. So with that, folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD for the Nintendo Wii U, where in the next episode, we get ready for the end. Ooh! Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.